is really sad. Oh, they have bananas on their heads. Where is Cobra? Show&tell. Hi guys, I'm Judy and today I'm going to be watching One Piece episodes, I forgot, 107, 108 I think. Anyhow, I am more awake than I was last reaction, so there's that. My sleeping schedule is terrible. But okay, yeah, 107, 108, and we are facing Crocodile, and we fell into his very clever trap that no one saw, you know, no one. We know how that happened. Anyway, we're trapped. Vivi just stormed in. We can do anything because we're, you know, locked in with these bars. And also her dad just, you know, came. And I think he made an appearance already. I'm not sure. He's on his way, or he already made an appearance. But anyway, yeah, that is happening. And let's see how we deal with it. Let's get into this episode. Check out my Patreon to get way ahead on One Piece reactions or reactions to other shows that you might be interested in, like My Hero Academia or Demon Slayer. But most importantly, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to help my channel grow. Don't forget to support the original content, and let's get into it. But what is this operation? Okay, that's hard. Because you can understand it, but I do think like if the king had, you know, caved in and given it to him, I think it would have been a really bad move in his part. Did no one's in the palace? What? Oh, you already left. Wait, so they didn't all go with him? But he didn't live. He left on his own? What is going on? Yeah, and he's dead. Not dead. Defeated at the very least. And like he's going to Crocodile, like as far as we know it, he's going to Crocodile. But that leaves his people feeling abandoned even more. So that works according to Crocodile's plans so far. Yeah, killing him is like... Like compared to, you know, taking down the whole kingdom is... I mean, to her, I understand why it's like super important to her. It feels like the, you know, the end of the line for her, but... So you're going to explain it to us? Yes. But is it what? Maybe it's not him? What? Yeah, it's not him, right? It's number 2. So where's the actual Cobra though? Like I mean, it makes no sense for a king to do that to his kingdom, you know, if he wants to rule anything. Unless he's like whatever his name was, the tin tyrant dude. Wapo.
それではあまりにも身勝手が過ぎますぞ、国王。貴様ごときが国王である私に意見するつもりか。だからこうして謝罪をしに。
So here I was hoping the rebellion would die down when they arrived at the palace and he wouldn't be there, but yeah, Crocodile already had that in his plan.
だが2年前、この町で大量のダンスパウダーの密輸が発覚してしまったのは記憶にあろう。あの一件は何としてももみ消す必要がある。わかるか？まさか。
You're going to kill them because they know?
月事件を永久に葬り去るために、この町をお前たちごと消し去る。なんだっていくらなんでも国王の命令だからって俺たちを。
おい、国王！やっぱりお前のせいだったんだな。お前が目を奪うから。
But these guys, who are the guys following him? They agree with what he's saying. Are they like real or are they fake too? Like his guards or whatever.
この菜の花を破壊して焼き払え。
Because they seem very enthusiastic about the whole thing. I feel like, I mean, I hope they're not the real thing either, that they're also like crocodiles men in disguise or something.
王座、久しぶりだな。何の真似だ。
What was the inaudible talk? Was he asking who he was? In quiet or something? Because he doesn't actually know. Is that what it was? That silent exchange?
ダンスパウダーでこの国を枯れさせているのは黙れと言ってるんだ。
Appreciate what are you even
なのに嘘でもせめて無実だとお前が言わなきゃ奴らの気持ちはどうなるんだ。
What the hell? Where's the real king? Damn, this is going so badly. What the hell is happening? What? How they? Okay. Did it just like jump or does it fly? What is up with this ship? Like, was it just the momentum of them? And it's surging forward from the sea, or was one? So disturbing to see his expressions on the king's face. Was he shot in the chest? What was he shot? How do you what the hell? What a weird way you have of walking. Did you see that? Yeah. Ballerina. I don't know what like if I didn't know the story and just saw this, I don't know what I would think. You know? I could think that, oh, maybe the king was a ballerina the whole time. I don't know. Would you really leave him if he said he would be quiet? They have no water. You're not the type to I don't know. I would say he's kind of the type. What'd they do to him? Like you said you... Okay, he was shot in the shoulder maybe or something. Yeah, that was definitely the straw that broke the camel's back, like way beyond that. Oh, man. Oh, they did it on purpose. They give it to them. Not exactly divine, though. But you didn't actually kill the kid. It's so you're gonna talk. Like all of you are idiots. But I guess the kid is too unconscious to talk right now, so he will only be able to talk after. And I guess a lot of people have joined his cause now after this spectacle. Where is Cobra? Did he like head out on his own to face Crocodile? Because he said he would, but he said he would take the army with him. Yeah, all of them were fake. The people with Mr. 2. That makes sense. He's gonna say that they have to face the rebel. But the king told you not to face the rebels. Oh. No! How does that make any sense? Like, the king told you not to do it. And after what he pulled now, you can definitely get the rebel army. Yeah, he took them down from the inside. Yes. He did. What's the matter to him? No! That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. This is really sad. Okay, I'll tell you what. I remembered that I think I watched, after last episode, I kind of watched the preview. Yeah, and I saw, the king advancing there. So I thought, oh yeah, okay, he's heading to face Crocodile like he said he would. And so that's kind of what I came, like this is kind of the assumption I came with into this episode. And so here, when everything went totally not the way that I thought, yeah, it definitely, was a shock, I guess, on the whole. Definitely like I was just thinking like, oh, okay, so, the king will head out with his army and then, the rebel army will head to the palace. He's not there. And, it could go wrong. I mean, the rebel army could definitely be, see it as an insult or something. But, or take that opportunity to ravage the capital, or I don't know what, take over or something. But I thought overall that it might, I mean, you know, it made sense to me on the whole that the king would, you know, face Crocodile because he's the actual perpetrator. And, you know, there was this slim hope that the rebel army might kind of realize that something else is afoot or something if they see that the king isn't even there. Like, he knew they were coming and he didn't stand to face them. It kind of feels like maybe that is kind of an admission of guilt. Like, it could be taken that way. But then they would maybe hear that he's heading out with his army to Crocodile or something. So I thought, you know, there was a chance that things kind of will work out while we actually face Crocodile, but obviously this was not how it went. And they, you know, Crocodile was totally planning for this moment. He was prepared for it, and he, you know, took advantage of it as much as he could, even though, like, it honestly makes no sense for a ruler to do this. I feel like, unless they really don't care about being a ruler. Like, they care about themselves more than they care about their kingdom. I mean, even, like, not even about, like, they don't even care about the fact that they're a ruler or not. Like, they care about them as a person, like Wapol, basically, that, you know, could totally abandon his kingdom when things went bad, and didn't give a shit, like, about kind of ruining it for his own, I don't know, for the sake of himself, of his own selfish reasons. That totally had nothing to, like, he was not a ruler in any way. And here, you know, it's kind of the same way. Like, even a bad ruler would, if he cared about being a ruler, it would make more sense for them to try to, you know, preserve as much of their kingdom as possible. Unless they totally don't care and they just want to ruin it for whatever reason. You know? I mean, with Wapol, it kind of makes sense because he kind of got the kingdom from his dad and obviously didn't give a shit about it. Like, he just felt entitled to being a ruler without having to put in any of the effort, you know? So that kind of reflected in his actions. Here, I don't know. I guess it could be the same that Cobra got the kingdom from his dad. I don't know how it went, but we definitely saw that Cobra was not the kind of ruler, and people mostly knew that, except, you know, in their perception, he suddenly changed and uncovered this weird plot to, I mean, okay, to preserve himself, I guess, on the reins of everyone and let his kingdom fall to ruin, just as long as he has his capital city, I guess. Yep, just like a total douchebag, like Wapol. Like, suddenly he turned into a Wapol dude, for the people, I mean, you know, as far as they can tell. You know, they had hope in this king that they really admired for some reason. Like for them, it seems like, oh, we had this king. I mean, they admired him because, you know, there was reason too. He was a good king. And then suddenly he changed, like, suddenly it was like all a ploy to, I don't even know what. Or suddenly he decided that he cares more about himself than his kingdom. That has to be, like, it has to be crushing for the people for sure. Like, we saw how it was. Like Koza said, even just, you know, just pretend until the end at least that you're, like, the good king we thought you were, you know. Like, he just came in there to, like, it was a good thing that he was apologizing, like, and saying it like, you know, I came here to apologize for the crime that you accuse me of, because I actually did it, and now I'm going to go even further with it and, you know, actually burn you to the ground so you wouldn't tell anyone about this crime that I committed. like I'm just, like, obviously it's not actually Cobra, and obviously we know why this is happening, but for the people, I'm just trying to think what they're, like, you know, the disbelief, that the actual, like, what the fuck is going on, you know? Like, the utter, like, drastic change in who they thought their king was. You know, it's just like, it's all, like, I could understand people not believing it, you know. Even, I mean, it's very hard not to believe it when you see it in front of your eyes and this is actually happening, you know. Your city is being put to the flames and, you know, your king just acted like this in front of you. But, you know, like, it's so outrageously not who Cobra is. Then again, I guess, you know, I mean, they have been kind of hanging on to their belief in the king, even though in the past few years things have been really bad and the king hasn't been really doing anything. Like, he wasn't actively doing anything bad, but at the same time he wasn't really helping because he was kind of, you know, he wasn't able to do anything. And so, of course, that means that the people have already lost some faith in him. Even if they want to believe in him, they have less and less reason to. And then this came, as you know, like a push came to shove, and it was just like, we don't even know what happened here. Like, the king was a different person, like the king we knew, and suddenly he's this person, and you know, it's just. But yeah, but because there were like these intervening years where things were really bad, and nothing was really done about it. That's why I think it's more kind of palatable for the people to be like, okay, it's not clear what happened here, but the king just lost his mind or something, or he was always this evil person that just pretended all this time to be a good king, which is so insane. But okay. And then suddenly, like, he pretended all this time, and then suddenly just decided to throw it all to the wind and you know, and reveal himself. Yeah, and Koza, you know, also wanted to believe in him, like, you know, I mean, we know that there was always like this struggle, you know, with him. Like, he didn't really want to do this, but he felt he had to because someone had to look out for the kingdom. And he, like, his dad's words, even if he was kind of resisting them or saying like, I'm not doing this for the king, I don't care about the king, like I care about the kingdom, he still wanted to believe that his father was right in some way. And then here this happened, and he just couldn't, like, and it just, you know, made all his worst nightmares. Like, I don't think he really ever believed that the king would be capable of doing something like this, and then it just happened. You know, you have to face it, and it's, you know, and it's horrible, even more kind of because you didn't, like, you told yourself you didn't have faith in the king anymore. Like, he kind of convinced himself to go up against the king because he felt like he had to, but a part of him was still struggling with it, and then to kind of to have his worst fears confirmed, it's like, yeah, it's really crushing for him, I guess. So we really don't know where the actual cobra is. Like, I guess he was taken on his way to Crocodile, like they were waiting for him, and he just took him. Who else is there? We have number 2, we have number 4 that we haven't seen, so maybe number 4 took care of him or something, because we haven't seen him here yet. Yeah, this all really plays into the hands of Cobra of Crocodile. It's disturbing to me. Disturbing. I mean, it's just confusing to me that both of their names start with a C, and it's like it's an animal. It's a very deadly animal, and you know, and it's like one dude is the good dude, and one dude is the bad dude. Like, Cobra, Crocodile, yeah, whatever. Anyway, and they're both kind of reptiles, you know. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. So things, you know, descended into total chaos. Crocodile definitely has the upper hand right now. Everything went according to his plan, more or less. And we still are not, it's very not clear why he wants to do this. I mean, him for instance, like, I definitely believe he's a bad guy. I mean, yeah, but like, because he has this other plan going, like, I really want to know what his motives are. Like, what is this utopia he's talking about? Obviously, the name itself suggests that it's something that he, like, that he has like motives that we might come to like not agree with, or and definitely not the method by which he decided to go about it, but like something. Like, the question is, utopia for who? For him, or for, like, in general? So anyway, we'll have to see what that's all about, and how does taking down alabasta completely and crushing it from the inside is gonna help him achieve this utopia or whatever that he wants. Like, why is this? Like, is this a side effect of, like, he wants something to do with after the kingdom is fallen, or is this the actual plan that, yeah, oh, I will achieve my utopia after this happens? Like, is this, like, I wonder if this was necessary, all of this, you know, all of this terribleness that he just brought about, or was it just kind of like, oh yeah, I need this kingdom to go down, but I'm going to do it the worst way possible just because, you know? I wonder about that. Anyway, let's get into the next episode. I mean, how can you, like, defend the king after what the king did? What are you even defending anymore? Like, how can you believe in anything? You couldn't even treat it at least a little? Maybe it did. Maybe it did. It's just not good. What are you gonna do? He's just gonna throw it on the floor? Is it gonna fall? Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, because that would have been... I mean, I didn't understand why it was such a big problem if she could just get it, open it for them. Now she has to make a choice. And she already had to kind of make that choice with, you know, Nami and stuff before. No, I think on the whole, it would be better if you if you open it for them, because they could help. Even if it will be too late. I know, it's a really big dilemma. Oh, they have bananas on their heads? Is that what? Why? Why is that a thing? Okay. Do they think it's very tasty? Like, why would they go after it? It doesn't even look like food. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. Okay. What is your utopia, though? I want to know. Who could potentially help you somehow against all odds because the story's bad. Oh, what an annoying laugh. It's so like half-hearted. You did this? I mean, okay, his power is sand, so it makes sense that he would be able to control the sands and make storms come. But he really, like, what did it do this for, though? Like, does he... I mean, okay. Like, he really wants to break the people's spirit, I guess. But, like, going after one old guy... I guess because he was the most ardent believer in the king. And if he would have found some water, then it would have restored some hope to the people, I guess. Yeah. Does he not know, though? I mean, he's been following it very closely for a while. He doesn't care, but I think he does know, because he used it for his own benefit. He knew exactly how to manipulate it. Vivi! Yeah, I don't think that's what he's doing. He's not a... Yeah, that's what he cares about. He doesn't care about his own life. What are the bananas for, though? Is it important? Or is it just... Maybe if we hit the banana, it's going to do something to them. Maybe it's their weak spot.
しもし。もしもし。聞こえてますか？
ええ、聞こえてる。ビリーです。
おい、通じてんのか？
Is this Sanji?
使ったことねえんだよ。
はい、大丈夫です。そのまま話せます。
なんだ？あ？
Yeah, I was thinking about how Sanji, but some people know that he's the one striking him.
こちらクソレストラン。
I was thinking about how, Sanji once again isn't part of the action for some reason, and I hoped it would pay off in this way, because it felt too pointed, like it was like immediately following another incident where he wasn't part of it, except through the phone.
覚えててくれてるみたいだな。嬉しい。
What is he gonna do?
私はリトルガーデンで電電虫など使ってませんがね。
麦わら一味なら4人全員あの檻にぶち込んだはずだぜ。
クソレストランまさか。さあ、待てルフィ。初敵に知られてねえんだよ。
Yeah, why was Sanji not here? He was in his room. Okay.
サンジさん、そうだ。サンジさんもトニー君もまだ外。
てめえ、一体何者だ？
俺が
Sanji has impeccable timing, that's for sure.
ミスタープリンス。
Oh, that's mysterious. Okay.
そ
Dude.
ばにいるみたいだな。うちのクルーたちは。じゃあ、俺はこれから。
手こずらせやがって。もしもし、捕まえました。妙な男はどうしましょう。
What?
こ
Who?
こはどこだ？場所を言え。レインベースにあるレインディナーズというカジノの正面ゲートです。バカか。生きてんだろうな。
I mean, honestly, I don't even know what the point was of saying he's Mr. Prince, like to hide his identity, whatever. It's not like Sanji is gonna, like the name Sanji would tell him anything.
クロコダイルとして店のオーナーがてめえの店先で起こったグダグダを見物する。なんの不思議な。
So it's going to delay his plans. Okay, that's something. I mean, at least to head to where? To Alabasta? Okay. I mean, Crocodile's invested enough in this that he's not leaving. Or I guess maybe the talk with Sanji kind of made him, kind of irritated him enough to not leave things as they are.
なんなら生意気なミスタープリンスもここへ運んでやる。死体でよけりゃな。
So who caught Sanji? I guess no one important.
見殺しになんてしてたまるもんか。
Okay, good going.
やった逃れたわ。みんなもう少しだけ我慢してて。必ず助けを呼んでくるから。私は絶対にみんなを見捨てたりしない。
Do it.
これは一体どういうことだ。
さっきハヤブサのペルにやられた社員たちと合わせてこれで全滅ね。この町に。
Okay. So maybe Sanji was pretending that he got caught? I don't even know.
ミスタープリンスと名乗る男に。捕らえたんじゃなかった。そいつはどこへ行った？ん？あいつか。ザーコン。俺から逃げ切れると思うなよ。
What?
放っておけば。
Yeah, exactly. His pride has been questioned or something.
俺様をコケにしやがったやつはな。
That's his fatal flaw. A fatal flaw, I would say. Okay. But what? The guy we saw running wasn't Sanji. It didn't sound like Sanji. I don't know. Like from his panting. I don't know.
橋が落ちた。そんな外へ出られないの？
出られないんじゃねえよ。 バロックワークスがここへ戻ってこられる。
Good guy, Sanji. Yeah, it was Chopper outside. I think it was Chopper. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good going. That was really good. Sanji. Okay, that was well done. Good on Sanji. Like, definitely the hero of the piece here. I mean, I love how, you know, he didn't take action. And, you know, we just had this random kind of phone conversation before that, you know, did make Crocodile think that Mr. 3 was, Mr. 3 defeated all the people. Like, but it wasn't that. Like, we did kind of trick Mr. 3 and Crocodile into thinking that, you know, that the threat was gone. So that was good. But on the whole, it didn't pay off that much. It was just like, oh, okay, cool, I guess. But, you know, they will find out that we're here at some point. But the fact that it's paying off now, that, you know, he already tricked Crocodile, so he already has something, you know, he already kind of got under Crocodile's skin, and Crocodile didn't even realize it until, you know, it was kind of shown. It's interesting. How'd they know? Because, you know, okay, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, if Crocodile hadn't known that he was tricked, I guess Sanji could have just told him he was tricked, but it was definitely better this way, because he knows, he was told by Mr. 3 that no, Mr. 3 did not make that phone call. So, snail call, I don't know what to call it. But anyway, so, like, if Sanji had to, like, tell him now, oh yeah, by the way, I tricked you before, blah, 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 you know, it wouldn't have had the same effect. Anyway, it was done very well, but I don't think that Sanji could have predicted that it would go this way. Like, I kind of wanted to give all the credit to Sanji or something. But I guess a lot of it is coincidence. Anyway, I guess Sanji could have figured that Crocodile already knew probably that he was tricked. I mean, obviously, if he caught the Straw Hats, then he knows that they're not dead. And he knows that he was tricked probably. Well, anyway, okay. So, like, it all kind of niggled enough, you know, like, it prodded at Mr. Crocodile's pride enough that he couldn't let it go, which was very well done. And, you know, and instead of going straight to Alabasta, now he's here chasing Chopper. I hope Chopper is gonna be okay. Like, I don't know how long he's going to be able to keep up, you know, running around. Let's hope, because I don't think that he can really face Crocodile on his own in any capacity. But it's nice now. I like the payoff now that, you know, Sanji was able to, you know, really play around with what has already been laid down to actually affect Crocodile to this degree. Because we see Crocodile, like, he's mostly calm, he's mostly, like, very cool and you know, self-contained. And the fact that, and you know, he has all this, like, he planned this for a very long time. He had, you know, the groundwork laid down for a while. Like, it took a lot of effort on his part. Like, obviously he's very dedicated and calculated, and the fact that Sanji, you know, was able to pull one on him is definitely not sitting right with him, and it's just like, it's exactly the spot. So it was, yeah, that's great. Anyway, yeah, so I love how we have a payoff for the phone conversation that happened before, and how, you know, I was thinking how, you know, Sanji was the only one, because, you know, when they were separated and running around the city, around the casino, like, I immediately noticed that, you know, both Sanji and Zoro kind of started fighting people, and I was like, oh, okay, once again we have this parallel between Sanji and Zoro doing whatever, you know, like we had with the dinosaurs back then. But then Zoro joined them right away, like, he wasn't delayed at all. So I was like, okay, what? Why is Sanji the only one being, you know, left out? So yeah, it definitely had to be deliberate, and it was good job. Anyway, so we need to go to Alabasta. We need to, I want to know what he wants to do. What is all this for? All this years of work, or whatever that he did here for the sake of taking down, you know, Alabasta in such a grand way, you know? What is he getting out of that? Why? Okay, alligators. Like, he's called Crocodile, but he keeps alligators. Banana gators with bananas on their head. Maybe you can control him that way. Maybe if you, like, stand on top of an alligator and you pull the banana, kind of like Ratatouille, you know? I don't know. Okay, I guess maybe the bananas are not important. They're just a feature to make things really strange. Okay, fine. I'll take that too, I guess. But I'm waiting to see if there will be some kind of something on the bananas. It's just such a random fact to have about these alligators. Okay, so overall this episode was great. I really loved how Sanji played everyone, and everyone played Crocodile, which is like the most important one. And I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top patrons: Betty and Tier, Andy Plays All Night, Stone Tree, Tierra Lore, Michael Gabriel, and Shiakuben. And to the rest of my amazing patrons, without whose support I will never be able to do any of this. Thank you so much.